My biggest R is like missing my cue. Oh, there's a commercial on right now. And welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard, from a haunted chick like me with really, really, really disgustingly cute dogs. Ruby just turned another year wiser, and another year skinnier. So we celebrated her birthday. She's a loving Libra. She'll be, well, yeah, she was. She turned 11, so she's now 11 years old. I think that's how many puppies she may have had. Tonight's special is the buy one, get one free tarot. I'm in my Just Perfect t-shirt. And I'm ready to do a free collective message. I just have to get a drink. I'll be right back. Tonight's special is the buy one, get one free tarot card reading. So that means if you buy the $6 reading, the 11/11 love reading, the $20 past, present, future, or the $30 general reading, you're also buying one and getting another one for free. If you can't do your free reading after we've done your paid reading, I'll note it down and you can come back at another time and cash in your free tarot card reading. I have been quite busy, so I haven't had a chance yet to put together the names of the comments that were left in September. But someone is going to win a free tarot card reading. And so maybe tomorrow night we'll do that on the live. I'll get all the names together, we'll write them down, I'll put them in the magic Greek hat, and we'll pick the winner for October's or September's. Is it October? It's October. I guess it could be October's. A winner for the free tarot card reading. You can also win a tarot card reading during the live. To win the free tarot card reading, there has to be enough people in the chat willing to play the game. So the game is, if you want to play it, you put the jack-o'-lantern emoji in the chat, and I put a timer on for like 30 seconds, and you just keep spamming the chat with jack-o'-lantern. And the last jack standing wins. Hey Mikey, welcome back to the haunted house. How are you tonight? I'm just going to put a pinned comment in the chat. And get to the free collective message. have PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chats if you want to get a reading. Every reading is buy one, get one free. Yes, Jesus and God loves you too. How's everybody been doing this October 1st? Happy October 2nd now. Tonight's special is buy one, get one free tarot card readings. You can ask up to 3 questions. You can get the $6 reading, the 11/11 love reading, as well as the $20 past, present, future, and the $30 general reading. If you can't get the free reading, you can't continue to stay awake or online or in the chat to get your free reading, I can always note that you purchased a reading and that you are going to be coming back for your free reading. Hey Pam Bear, how are you, sweetheart? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Look, I got Cammy. My friend Tara gave me Cammy. Some Cammy. Yes, if there's enough likes, I will put the spirit box together. I'll make sure to put that poll up. It's a little better? Okay, good. This time I just raised the iPad up a little bit, because maybe what's happening is the microphone or the volume or wherever the speaker is for the volume might be on the bottom of the iPad. What is a spirit box? It's like a radio transistor that picks up EVPs, which are basically like, do we even know what they are really? Meryl Tara gave me some cammies. It's a cammy. Got a Twix. I think this Mars one is gone. I've got the Snickers. Actually, I got 2 Snickers and a Twix. So, I don't know which one I like better yet. The REM Pod, the Spirit Box, or the Spirit Box TV. But which one do you guys like the best? I really prefer to do Estes method. overall, so. But when we just do just REM Pod or Spirit Box or Spirit Box TV, I think I like the regular Spirit Box too. I mean, the Spirit Box TV is interesting to me. It's interesting to me how the words have never been the same. It's like they change every couple of days or something. I don't really know if it's programmed. I don't know how it's programmed. I don't really know how it works. I can't explain it. I'm not sure. I've never used a spirit box within a Ouija board. But maybe something we should try. I'm going to go ahead and call forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to a collective message for anyone and everyone who may be here with us tonight, anyone and everyone who may watch this in the replay or may rewatch this again or find this in the not too distant future. What messages does Spirit have for us tonight through the Liminal Space deck and the Power Spirit deck? Centering. I feel like Spirit message tonight is about centering your inner compass. Let's see what advice on how to do that is. Okay, so sometimes you have to, start something yourself and take one step on your first step on your journey. Bring your own seat to the table. To move forward with the things that you really want to see happening in your life. Putting it in perspective, there's only now, and now it's time for centering your inner compass. Here's the card for the centering from the Power Spirit deck. Spirit says one of the closest, easiest ways to get a bit more zen in these chaotic neon lights, to center that inner compass, is once again getting closer to the Divine Mother, closer to Mother Nature. Taking some time to just put your feet in the grass or the dirt or the sand, or even the tile floor if you have it. It's pretty close to earth if you're on the inside of the house. But you also don't need to be outside to get in touch with your inner compass through nature. You can bring nature into the home in many, many ways, through the produce and the foods you bring into your home, to cleaning products, to the things that are around you. I also feel like this is also saying something about maybe even balancing the feng shui in your home. You know, bringing your own seat to the table, bringing the elements of earth, air, wind, fire, metal together. So it's balanced, so it balances you out with your divine energy. You know, with everybody walking a fine line between Buddha and Bundy, don't forget to check yourself. You know, which side are you on? You know, and if you do find some things you don't like about yourself, that's okay. You can change your mind about that and who you are and who you want to be when you get to the end of you. So the card number is number 28, centering, direction north, color white. Never leave your center. Count your bad points as well as your good. What is good and what is bad are most often purely relative. If you sense a weakness within yourself exploited, it may become the source of your greatest strength. As you sit like a sacred Buddha amid the pandemonium of your life, always remember that a situation or person who has the ability to upset you the most, to pull you off your center, is your greatest teacher in the process of centering. Remember that a focus on negativity can become your addiction. And we talk a lot about that on this channel, actually. And I just love helping people understand, you know, what that means for them, and, you know, and how to improve upon it, so that you stop becoming addicted to trauma, negative doom scrolling, and telling yourself a shit story, or telling shit stories about other people. You know, that haven't happened to you, or haven't happened to you yet, or just may never happen to you, because you're getting lost, and you're getting lost on your yellow brick road and slipping around on the yellow brick road, piss instead. So when you center yourself and you really take a moment to follow that inner compass, Spirit, it was saying tonight, is the next right thing for many of us. You know, you release the need for constant distraction from what's really truly important, constant distraction from your center. be right back. I'm just going to take a few minutes. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I am back, yes. Okay. Thanks so much for coming by and hanging out. Is it still hot there, Pam? Excuse me. It's still hot here. I mean, it's not, excuse me, like terrible or anything. I did see a hummingbird today, so that was cool. Hey, Frank and Dad. You okay?
Mm-hmm. I just came to say good night.
You had to turn the heat on tonight, wow. Somebody in the chat had to turn their heat on tonight. They are like hummingbirds.
Night, bum.
We can't tell the flower from the feeders.
Night.
Good night, Frank and Dad.
Love you. Did you turn the lights on
Love
outside?
you more.
Yeah. Don't stay too long.
Sometimes, even if it is like hot, I'll still wear like my hoodie just to like cut a few calories more, even if it's just one. Hey Yvette, how are you? Welcome back to the Chammy. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate it. Well, thank you, Pam, so much. I appreciate that so much. It's like the hardest time of the month right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll hold on to that for food. Thank you so much. I gotta refresh my chat, it froze. Oh, so you can't hype on a computer, I didn't realize that. How have you been doing, you bet? Mechanics to work on the stream. I did keep glitching. I wonder if it's the internet or just the haunted house itself. It's been interesting. So they've been renovating the apartment upstairs, which, yeah, okay, that's normal sound, hammering, banging around, moving things around. But clearly after the last person left today who worked on our house, I heard something like creeping down the stairs. It was so weird. But there was absolutely, no hearing anybody walking towards those stairs to go down the stairs. And then the steps just stopped. It's like, I don't know, it was so weird. So it just feels very haunted over here today. Probably just like, the time of year, especially. So it's glitching on both the computer and the phone. Interesting. I think Molly may have fallen asleep. Does anybody feel like, is it just me, or does anybody feel like something's not right in regards to, well, are there any like historians in the room who know anything about the death of King Henry VII and how it was hidden for some time so that the people in his court, the most private people in his circle, could fulfill their agendas before telling the rest of the court, the rest of the family, and the rest of the country and world? Does anybody feel like that's happening with somebody we all know? if you're familiar with the death of King Henry VII, thank you so much for your payment. I appreciate that, Yvette. Thank you so much. So what I'm saying is, if anybody who's a historian, even if you don't know anything about the death of King Henry VII, so he conquered King Richard III. Who actually was part of, very huge part of the War of the Roses. But pretty much with the death of King Richard III, it was the end of the War of the Roses there. But when King Henry VII conquered his story in England and took back whatever he felt was his rightful crown, when he died, there was something about the way he died, like, not the way he died, but how the people in his inner circle went about it. Before, like, there was a length of time that went by where his death was kept secret, so that the people around him could so that the people around him could fulfill their agenda. I just feel like that's either happening to someone or happening to many people, or history is repeating itself there in some kind of situation, or will. Okay, Yvette, I'm looking at your cards here and just picking up the energy of what you need to know now, and I'm looking at your questions. I'm going to look at them now. Okay, Yvette, I'm going to go ahead and ask your most trusted and strongest spirit guides on what you need to know about these questions right now. I'm going to go ahead and lay all the cards out on the table for you, dear, okay? And then I will tell you the story. Spirit, I'm calling forth Yvette's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know right now? Questions she has for you tonight. Hey Liz, how are you, sweetheart? Had a good time tonight. It was great to hang out. You did a great job. so glad you had fun. That's awesome. You always have fun. Doing those script readings. Yes, I started here. I'm just getting the cards together for you now. I'm going to let you know what you need to know right now. Okay? Things are a bit of a mystery for you regarding the question you were having within regards to low pay. But at the end of the day, you have to start somewhere with paying your dues, even if you've been paying your dues all your life. Sometimes with certain aspects of your life, you still have to continue to pay dues. So think of it as paying your dues, okay? You know, Rose was a natural thespian at everything she did. And she was very funny and witty and charming. And this Fool card's letting you know it's okay to take the leap of faith into that situation. Even if it's not enough pay right now, you know, you have made the right choice by keeping an open mind about it, keeping optimistic about it instead of being pessimistic about it. Spirit says right now there's a bit of mystery that you're supposed to be experiencing set around this situation, but at the end of the day, you know, it is something that is good for you, something that you will have new experiences, new adventures, even if they're just here inside of your head, creating the visuals of what you want to show up to in your reality. You know, we've talked about it before, like, it's not about faking it till you make it. Okay, it's about aligning yourself with the version of yourself that you want to be reflecting to others. And what it is that is going on inside has no choice but to show up to you all around you. And I'm not just saying this because some guru told it to me. I'm saying this because I've genuinely experienced this. And I know you are too, and I'm here to remind you of that, okay? It's okay to be a little impulsive. It's okay to have fun. You know, I asked Spirit to clarify this card which you initially got about that second question about that group that you joined. You know, you came here to turn off the lights. People are still going to go see an awesome movie even if the popcorn's stale and the hot dogs are cold. Okay. They still are going to go and see an amazing movie a second time, hopefully at a better theater with better popcorn and hot dogs and candy, but still, I mean, you came here to turn off the lights. You came here to put on a good show and to live it and be excited about it and not worry too much about, you know, the pay right now, because it will definitely pay off in the long run. For you. But it is meant to be a bit of a mystery right now. So this is just a little bit of guidance about that question. You were sent here to have fun. It's a bit of a mystery. You're supposed to proceed with this. You've made a good choice. Because you're going to have fun either way. Whether you're doing it for free, or you're doing it for $5, or you're doing it for friendship. You know, you're with, you know, like-minded people. And it's important to be around like-minded people that you share like-minded things with. So, when it comes to the first question, I think the most important card you got here really is the soulmate card from the Romance Angels deck. So, whoever, whatever entity, energy, it's something about a divine union, a soulmate. Do I think it's a twin flame? I'll let you decide that. Because there is the lovers here, which represents Gemini, which represents twins, which can very well represent twin flames. But you do have the soulmate card, and when clarifying, you know, what you needed to know about that soulmate and that prospect on romance coming up for you. You know, you've met before, whoever it is. They're quite in their authoritative power. I mean, they're not somebody who is looking to play games. They would rather call to say I love you than be an idiot. I don't know who it is. You might know who it is, but this is the message from Spirit. Now, as far as clarifying the thing about the Virgo, you know, it's as if you both have been hanging on through the storms of love. Spirit's really saying, you know, release the past and let yourself love again in this reading. You know, any kind of conflict you had in the past is a chance to grow now. That doesn't mean dwell on the past. But remember, every action that you have and reaction that you had to a feeling or thought around you, or that you're experiencing, or maybe just witnessing, not even really experiencing it. I think this is telling you that this person is letting their defenses down, but are you letting your defenses down? What channel are you watching? You're watching My Chammy, but I mean when you're watching the TV of your life. Are you watching The Yellow Brick Road, where Dorothy knows that she can live a colorful, wonderful life? It doesn't always have to be one color all the time, or three. In sepia tone, you know, with the Yellow Brick Road, or is it sepia tone with the Yellow Brick Road piss? Only you can decide. So change your mind about low pay. What are you talking about, low pay? I thought they paid great. They provide everything that you need and then some, because everything always works out in your favor, right? See how easy that is? I know it's probably like, how can people say this kind of thing? But it's really not about staying positive. You can be a shit all day long and get everything you want. What I mean about being a shit is I don't mean like being a bad person or anything like that. I mean, I don't mean shitting on people, but I mean you can, you know, be in the most shit mood all day long and still manifest the most amazing and wonderful beautiful, cool, and creative, awesome things. So growth guidance and welcoming dawns. Be open and receptive, embracing new beginnings with an eager heart. So with the Virgo, you know, Spirit's asking you to embrace those new beginnings with an eagerness. And whatever you're growing into, you know, nurture the roots that fuel the progress to rise, you know, beyond, you know, whatever it even is that you might be at right now. You know, I mean, you're kind of worried about if you're going to be accepted by some group that's not paying you a lot of money. Let's change the story. You're not worried about anything. You're great at what you do. You're talented. You're fantastic. Everybody likes you. Or you wouldn't have been accepted into a group of such awesome, like-minded people who are no drama, no fronts, and the pay helps in so many ways. And it all worked out in your favor. So if you have another 3 questions, we can do those now. Or you can come back at another time this week and cash in your free reading. If you have any questions about this reading, you can always feel free to ask. You know, and a lot of this is not just based intuitively on like what I'm seeing and feeling, but also, you know, what I'm feeling coming from your most trusted and strongest spirit guides, but as well as, you know, my own personal experience with these cards, my life, and the things I've experienced. Yeah, it's okay. Your moves don't have to be the best to manifest what you want. It's about being aligned with what you want. I'll be right back. I'm just going to take a little break here. A few minutes. It won't take long. I'm back. We are 60 minutes in it. Do the free collective love message. Here very shortly. Okay, I got your second set of questions, Yvette. Thank you. I see them now. So this card is the Six of Cups, and I split the deck to ask about him being serious, and it was upright in a card full of reversed cards, in a deck full of reversed cards. So I think that's saying a lot. I think he feels like he's being as serious as he can be about it. At least he feels very serious about, I mean, the Six of Cups is a pretty serious card. And there might be things also that are a little bit more like showing you that a little bit deeper into this person's feelings for you as well in that Six of Cups, letting you know that they still have something special for you, that they still feel very connected to you in that Six of Cups. But I think it's saying, you know, the fact that I did split the deck asking about his seriousness on that question. I think that and feel that the Six of Cups upright in a deck full of reversed cards is very profound. Indeed, how serious he thinks he is being in regards to, you know, even if nothing ever comes from it, yeah, he feels very serious about, you know, whatever it is you're asking about in that Six of Cups. So this person's feeling a little bit lonely, a little bit lost, a little bit bored, a little bit, you know, refusing to see that you could change your mind, they could change their mind, you could start over. You do have that Three of Cups on the table that is about celebrating something. Celebrate, and then the one floating cup in the cloud that's also representing your Ace of Cups, a new beginning of love and understanding. But for right now, I mean, you can clearly see how they're feeling after the conversation you had there. I mean, it's like they're comfortably numb about it. It's like they're also feeling bored, like, you know, maybe you're somebody who gave them a lot of action or gave them a lot of something that they were addicted to, something like, and it's not something that's balanced, it's more chaotic. It's like there was a chaotic energy that kind of fed their boredom, honestly. Or they felt they could raise up chaotic energy in you somehow to feed off that, because maybe this person's like an energy vampire. The sun. Yeah, the sun can be very much, you can get sunburned by the sun. This person might, if you both are feeling a bit sunburned, for sure. Any cool things happening in October? Sure. The weather. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Spirit, I'm calling forth the events most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to any cool things happening for Yvette or as a collective for any of us, really, like all of us. Anybody, anything we need to know? Okay, that fell on the floor, so that one fell on the floor too. It's not as important. It's interesting to bring your own seat to the table card again. Which is very much I feel about, you know, pushing the envelope of getting what, you know, you want in your life, in your reality. What's cool about October? Yeah, the cosmic fuckery of it all. So there are the back rooms. You might be taken somewhere special, but you're going to have to bring your own seat to the table. Once again, you're going to have to, you know, it's not manifesting it. It's about being about it. It's not about faking it till you make it. It's about embodying the idea of the version of yourself you want to be or want to see. It's like you be the change you want to see. You see what I'm saying? So bring the seat. You're going to have to bring your seat. Your own seat to the table. What does that look like to you? Because, yeah, anything cool happening? Yeah, the sun, the moon, and the stars are still going around and around. I also feel like this hallway is a lot like a telescope, so maybe Spirit's saying you need to, like, take some time back for yourself and maybe get a telescope and look at those stars and that moon. You may be getting and receiving a love letter or some kind of something special in this card here. Life is beautiful, life is meaningful, and that is what is cool and what is happening that's cool in October. Does it ever cold, like, do you ever have, like, cold weather where it's like you gotta put a hoodie on or a jacket on in LA? No, right? I mean, is it ever, I mean, I don't know, 65 degrees might be cold to you, I don't know. Is it? So, you know, Jane Goodall passed away today. People are cold when it's late 50s. Yeah, it's pretty cold in here when it gets around 50 degrees inside, but it's gotta be colder than that outside to get that temperature. I'm gonna try to keep it from getting like that this winter though. I don't know how, but so, do you think we're gonna start seeing boarded up homes soon? I mean, more than usual, and not because of because of us or anything other than us trying to like protect ourselves. Hey Meryl, welcome back. How are you, sweetheart? I mean, is everything pretty much cool and orderly where you are, Meryl, and like where you are, Metal Rain? Is it pretty much normal? Are you guys like getting any of the Gestapo's commercials? Also, let me ask you, are you guys watching Kimmel live, or are you waiting to watch it later on YouTube? And if you are you getting 2 minutes of Kimmel and 10 minutes of diet commercials, fast food commercials, ice cream commercials offering $50,000 and clearing debt opportunities. Also, tell me what, if you're not anywhere on the West Coast, what is happening where you live? I mean, I guess we're okay until people are out in the middle of the streets trying to raid our homes, right? Other terrorists or terrorists in general. I mean, these are just deep thoughts by Chloe Dancer. It's 49 there right now. Jesus. It's too cold. You leave the windows open all year round, Metal Rain? Yeah, I bet. That sounds real nice. You guys guys are so lucky you have hummingbirds all year round. So what about that fireplace we got? Can you turn the fireplace on? And just use that instead of the heat right now? If it gets chilly?
Mm-hmm.
Go get wood. I guess. When was the last time it was used? Or cleaned? You don't want to dirty it yet? So, how do you clean it? Vacuum? Like, what vacuum has the power to clean a chimney like that? Inquiring minds want to know. The clean witch wants to know. Tanya was not know. Pardon my French. Now, let me ask you. I'm sitting here eating my cami. Does this thing clean the whole chimney? Like a chimney sweep? Or just the ashes? Just the ashes. Okay. Send me a picture. My fireplace doesn't have a flue. And the other fireplace has a cap. Thank God, because I was tired of having chipmunks in the house. I wouldn't want to keep anything under the sink in this house. Except maybe the antifreeze and the transmission fluid. Yeah, that's about it. Hey, Molly. I was wondering how you were doing, sweetheart. Well, welcome back. I thought maybe you fell asleep. You sent me the pic, okay. Oh, that's so cute. It's purple. I like, just want you to know, you can sell those ashes on Etsy. Yeah. Because not everybody has a fireplace. And you can sell ashes on Etsy under curious items. And people that know what to do with them will buy them. Just let you know. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be right back. Just give me a moment, and then I'm gonna do the free love collective message. You can even sell broken glass as a curiosity on several websites. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you would not believe you could sell. I'll be right back. I'm back. Trying to put some more windows up. It's super hot. I guess my roommate baked some food and it got super hot in the kitchen. Which, thank God that thing is in the center of the house, because if it wasn't, what's up? Oh gosh, I don't know if I'll last 8 more likes. I'm gonna try though. I'm probably gonna do the last collective message and then go for the night. I like the Raven Balm. It does help me a lot, for sure. It can make you really, really cold, though, before it starts like warming you up. It's like one of those for me. I don't know how it affects you, Molly, but like Molly loves the smell of it, but you know, while I think the smell of it is just fine, I still smell something that she doesn't smell because of my genetics, which is quite off-putting. Like, totally puts me off. I don't like the smell of it, which is just the lanolin that's in the base of the ingredients regarding the Raven Balm. But I don't know if he would be willing to make me a lanolin-free option. Because there's nothing worse than going around smelling like a... Don't get me wrong, it smells great, okay? In fact, Molly can't even smell what I'm talking about. But it's probably, once again, a genetic thing. But, I mean, come on, how many people can smell lanolin? When was the last time you bought A&D ointment and you could smell Dirty Goat Farm? Probably never. But that's just what A&D ointment smells like to me. Some people say it smells like flowers. It doesn't smell good to me at all. And that's just me. That's my genetics. Can't help it. Yeah, thanks so much, Pam, for reminding me about the hype thing. It's so new, I forget about it. And Gemma the dog might bite you. Oh yeah, it will definitely help with the back pain. It will definitely help with bruising, soreness. In fact, even if I would get like a mosquito bite, I would clean the mosquito bite this summer, and then I would put the Raven Balm on it. But I definitely highly suggest getting it for sure. It has really helped a lot, so that I could take long extended periods of time without having to take any medication for pain. Not even need to take any cannabis or anything. I mean, and we're talking like level 12 pain, 10 being the worst. That chronic, oh God, I want to put myself out of my own misery kind of pain. So it does work really well. But to me, I have to add some other stuff with it so it can cover up that musky smell from the sheeps, from the lanolin. You know, and even if the lanolin is processed, you know, in a kosher way, I mean, it's still, I can smell it, and it's not Casa's fault. So I like to put a little orange blossom oil in my Raven Balm, and in that way it doesn't smell like clove. It doesn't smell like clove hiding the scent of dirty goat farm. Catch my drift? Yeah, ask about the lanolin free thing, because they do make A&D ointment as a base without lanolin. And lanolin is not a bad animal product, and it has nothing to do with me being a recovering vegan. It just has everything to do with the fact that, like, for instance, I won't eat pork because I can smell the taint when it's cooking. And it is so gross to me, and I can't help it. It's just my genetics. I don't know how people eat sausage. Oh, they have to give her shots in her back. Oh. Yeah, I could get all of that too for my pain management, but the treatment is so expensive, and to the point where, like, I could not hold on to my health care this year. It just got so expensive and crazy. I feel much better tonight than I did earlier today. Now I don't eat bacon. Yeah, I'm probably one of the only people you know that's completely disgusted by bacon. Now everyone talks about how much they love chocolate covered bacon in here. I've never tried it, but one thing I do find interesting to me, Pam, is that when I get pecans, fresh pecans, I'll bring them home, I'll wash them, and I will put them in the oven and bake them for a little bit. And for some reason, I don't know why, they come out tasting like bacon to me. I just don't understand it. Like, what's wrong with me? So I've told Liz and Molly, who have talked about this chocolate covered bacon stuff, that I need to get some chocolate and pecans and bake the pecans and then put chocolate on it once they've cooled. So maybe I can have that experience. Does anybody else like baked pecans? I love baked pecans. Alright, sweetheart. I'm gonna say goodnight to you. I'm gonna do a free collective love message with the Romance Angels deck, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides tonight. As a collective, what messages do you have for us from the Romance Angels deck? What messages do you have for us tonight? I'm so glad that you're at least feeling better, Molly. It's awesome that it's not hurting tonight. No turkey bacon. No, I couldn't do it. now when I did like bacon, I like that thick sliced maple bacon from Smithfield. So Spirit says keep an open mind about your love life, your love story, the love around you. Maybe it's not a romantic partner, but you know, it could be that you have a great romance with someone through communication. You just talk really well with them, or you spend your time with them, or there's something about them that you just enjoy being around. It's not really something that's energetically romantic as much as it could be platonic. But Spirit says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and that could also mean that, you know, your soulmate, like someone that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with, might not be a romantic partner. They might just be like, you know, a best friend. Spirit says codependency, addictions are affecting your romance life. Once again, check those addictions. What are those addictions? Do you know what they are? If you don't know what they are, that's okay. You can figure them out later. But right now, you know, what's the story you're telling yourself? Are you addicted to the doom scrolling? Are you addicted to the drama, the pain? Stay optimistic about your love life. Don't be a pessimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And romance doesn't always have to be sex. Romance can be a piece of artwork, a bottle of wine, a cozy night with a good book. 11:11. So yeah, stay close to home. Okay, be good to yourself with your thoughts. Okay. 11:11. It's like love is all around you in that 11:11 card. Angel number 1111 is a very profound number. That card also reminds me of the Four of Wands, which is about home and the comforts of home. You know, home really is where the heart is. So where's your heart? Gonna try and keep it clean. Okay. Yeah, keep us updated, Molly. Thank you everyone who came out tonight to hang out. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Pam Bear. Thank you, Meryl. Thank you, Metal Rain, for coming by tonight. It's been awesome to chat with you guys. Thank you, everyone who came by who was new. Yeah, it was just good to see all of you and hang out for a little bit. I can't remember who came by earlier, but I think Mikey was there, and then several other people were there. Hey, Andrea, how are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. I'm just about to go to bed. So there is a collective message at the beginning if you want to go forward and look at that later. I'm gonna timestamp the last 5 lives and post them as a reminder for people to go back to those timestamps if they want to watch them. Okay, I'll do that tomorrow. Andrea, I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming by tonight and liking the live and coming to hang out. great that they doing it now. Alright, my friends, I love you guys. Be safe tomorrow. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Let's go ahead and have sweet dreams tonight. Go to bed tonight as if you have everything you want. Go to bed with that feeling instead of whatever that other feeling was before you showed up tonight. Sweet dreams when you get there. Thank you guys so much for your love and coming by to see me. I appreciate y'all. Good night. Sweet dreams. Kalanita. Music is sacred. Thank you.